Hey everyone, Cerealkiler back again with another video. This time we're going to do a little PvP action. Looks like we're fighting y'all my bitches. So this should be a fun little war. Looks like it's relatively early in the war. A couple of our heavy hitters have gone already, and we've got a lot of green left on the left side of the map. So we're probably going to be focusing mostly on the left side of the map. I want to fight this guy with this sweet ass little Snoopy avatar here. So he's green bar, he's got Snoopy, this is where we're going. So I like this. The top team, in theory is a super scary team. It's got a Wind Monkey and a Trevor. I have a really good way to counter that team, and then the bottom team I'm just going to copper. So this should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully you guys can maybe learn a little something from these videos, something you can apply. I'm like a Conqueror 1 level player, so well below a lot of the other YouTubers in ranking. I have a lot different monsters than them as well, so I probably do a lot of things differently than them. Hopefully a lot of you can see stuff that I do and utilize it and do it, right away to improve your PvP. This top team, I'm going to make use of Ramagos, and he's basically going to solo the top team for me. And the bottom team, we'll kind of go over that when I get there, but I'm just going to copper that team. The bottom team is pretty much a gimme. The worst case scenario, Chloe shields at the wrong time, and I have to wait like 3 turns. There's no damage on the bottom team, so I'm going to go in there with Will Runes and destroy it. The top team has a lot of threat and Chasun, so a lot of sustainability. I'm going to utilize the Pokemon colors and just beat the computer AI. I'm going to bring 2 fire guys and a wind guy. Their threats come in wind and fire form, and they're both going to just punch Ramagos in the face. It's possible to lose the top team, but they have to get like some really awesome procs, or I have to get the Trevor like super low on accident and not kill him. But more than likely, the top team should be a pretty safe win. They're going to punch my Ramagos until my Ramagos gets low enough to clean shot one of them. Then I'm going to punch the other one, and then we're going to kill Chasun. Aside from that, I've got a Tessarian in here, and I'm going to try to silence the Wind Monkey and the Trevor as much as possible. I think I'm probably going to try to kill the Trevor first, which means I'm going to be punching the Trevor, and the Wind Monkey is going to be stunning me the whole time. So I need to keep Oblivion on the Wind Monkey. So keeping Oblivion on the Wind Monkey is going to be kind of my top priority. Well, I guess not dying is going to be my top priority, because if I don't die long enough, I'm going to kill one of them. So priority 1, don't die. Priority B, keep Oblivion on the Wind Monkey. And priority 3, kill Trevor. And once Trevor falls, then I'll switch to killing the Wind Monkey. And once the Wind Monkey falls, we'll probably push the auto button and kill Chasun. And one more thing this team has is the attack break, which is actually probably slightly more than needed, but it'll just make it that much safer. This Colleen is glorious. This video is actually recorded before the TOA video that I just uploaded, which was right before I 6-starred my Colleen. So this is a 5-star Colleen we're seeing in here, and I used Colleen for a long time at 5-star because she did most of what I needed her to do at 5-star. Really the only reason my Colleen got 6-starred is because of raids. So I let the Oblivion fall off the Wind Monkey, so now he's trying to counterattack people and stun people. Hopefully you guys do not hear that fleet of jets flying above me, but they will go away soon. Alright, we got Oblivion back on everyone. I kind of want to attack break that monkey, or maybe not attack break the monkey, because frankly they need to do some more damage to my Ramagos to get this kind of going so I can kill one of them. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of switching to maybe killing that Wind Monkey. But either way, I need to just pick one of them and punch him in the face until he dies. So hopefully we can get This Trevor is definitely squishier than the Wind Monkey with the Oblivion up because he doesn't get his sweet passive. So let's now I got put the Oblivion back on the monkey so he doesn't stun people, and then we're gonna go back and kill this Trevor. If I can get a turn before that Chasun Falling Blossoms him, the Trevor is dead now. And Violent Proc, another one. Kinda don't need him now. Thanks, game. Alright, cool. Trevor's dead. And should we crouch? Screw it. We're gonna punch this Wind Monkey. He's gonna die real quick. And then Chasun's gonna be a gimme. And then we can go see Copper kill the team 2 and see what other lovable 80s cartoons we can fight. Not a whole lot left to do at this point. Once it's a lone Chasun, Chasun's magic is all on the Falling Blossoms, and once Falling Blossoms is out of the equation, she's not a bad healer with just her number 2, but that's not gonna do anything except slow things down a little bit. We'll clean shot her. She's done. Next song. And on this one, we could go 2 ways. We could one-shot the Veramos or one-shot the Tyrone. Both of those will pretty much guarantee a win. Really, the only plausible loss here is that Chloe goes right there between my Randy and my Copper, who are very close in speed. And if she had, put her buff up and then Veramos Violence 18 times and kills Bella, that's about the only way to lose this one. This fight right here, in my mind, was much safer than the first one. The first one went perfectly for me, but it could have been a loss. This one, I went into it pretty much guaranteed to win. So I just need to decide if I want to kill the Stunner and debuff remover on the left, or the Stunner and Glancing Applier on the right. I'm trying to figure out which one of those is more annoying to me. I'd rather kill Veramos and then leave Tyrone up. The thing that made me hesitate more is that I've got a Randy in here. Had I killed the Tyrone, Randy would be a lot more useful killing the Veramos. He's not going to be very helpful killing the Tyrone. In the end, I want to keep an armor break up on my kill target, so I just killed the Veramos, and it's an easy win. This should be straightforward and boring. Maybe we can get a cool proc out of him, not so much, and a glancing out of him. Excellent. Cool, got a proc there, and now you die. Kill this Chloe. Chloe, on the other hand, is much more annoying to kill when she's the last man standing. It can very realistically take 2 or 3 turns of punching Chloe to death, especially when your main damage source is a Copper. I didn't care. I knew I was killing Chloe last, so I don't necessarily care how long it takes. I just wanted to be able to kill the other 2 things, and Copper was perfect for that. So Chloe is dead. Moving on, next song, we're going to go try to find some more cartoon characters in Y'all My Bitches. We're probably going to stay on the left side of the map here. There's a lot of green, and some of our big heavy hitters have gone already, so they're probably not wanting to fight some of these guys on the left. So we're gonna go ahead. I mean, I guess there's kind of some green guys on the right as well, but screw it. More points over here. Oh, Ninja Turtle! Shall we kill the Ninja Turtle? I think so. I don't know where to go. There's like 4,000 green bars still. Oh, this is a gross team. I hate this first team. Second team I can Copper. Not too worried about. I do not like the Fire Monkey King. He is not a friend of mine. If I had one, I would like one. I do not, so all I have to do is fight them, and I do not enjoy fighting them. I think we're going to do this one. If I can come up with a good way to do it, we're going to do this one just because I have a feeling other people aren't going to want to fight this guy. So I'm trying to brainstorm a nice, safe way to kill this guy. I might end up Ramagosing it again, and frankly, I might end up bringing Fire Ifrit again. I'm not in love with the idea of Colleen in here. And with the Bella, I really can't even Ramagos it because the Bella's going to armor break something and then do whatever he wants. So we're going to go, I wouldn't say out of the ordinary, but Sigmaris is definitely not something I use very often in PvP. But she hits really hard, and I'm going to go all out, bring a Megan, I'm counting on my Megan going before his pirate. I'm counting on Bella getting an armor break off, and I'm counting on Sigmaris hitting that Monkey King for 14 million damage. Monkey King dies, and I should be able to 3v2 the rest of them. Maybe Megan will die. I don't really care. I don't use Megan that often in PvP. Very niche stuff like this fight. And it'll either work splendidly and I'll look awesome, or it'll fail and you can laugh at me. On the second team, that I can kind of go a lot of ways with that. I'm going to copper that Veramos. Escher is an awesome monster. I've found that if they don't have an armor break, an Escher, for some reason, he just does not do damage without an armor break. It seems like he gets penalized a lot more for not having an armor break. Or maybe he gets, a better bonus for having an armor break. I don't know what it is. So I don't care about that Escher. He's not going to kill my Veramos, and I'm going to one-shot their Veramos, and then I can, tickle that Escher to death, and then kill Chasun last. I pretty much always leave Chasun to the last. She just does too much healing, and she's sturdy enough, and then does absolutely nothing when she's by herself. I don't find it worthwhile to kill her in the beginning. Frankly, I don't have the stuff that I can't one-shot her. I can't kill her quickly. So I just kill her teammates. And on that second team, you saw me just switch my Veramos and my Lure as leaders. My Randy as leaders. And that's because I decided I don't want the speed. It's not that I wanted the hit points. Not that they're going to hurt. But I specifically did not want the speed. And we'll go over that when we get to the second round. So, part 1 is set. I guess not really. The pirate got the armor break off, but I got to go in front of the rest of them, so that's what matters. So I need to get this armor break off on this monkey, and then Sigmaris needs to hit the monkey for 30 billion damage. And let's, I'm contemplating going after the pirate instead, but I feel like even with the pirate dead, the monkey could still kill things. And if I killed Bella, even with the Bella dead, the monkey still could kill things. So I kind of have to kill the monkey. That's really my only option here. Oh great, I got an armor break on Sig. So now I really have to kill the monkey. Alright, 26k, and that was enough. So as long as that pirate is not built super YOLO, which he isn't because he already hit my Megan for not a lot, this is pretty safe at this point. So let's throw attack break up just to be safe. And Bella's going to undo all my hard work there. We are thinking about toting the pirate just to get his attack buff off. But frankly, I've pretty much won this. And I should probably just start pushing buttons to make everything die. Yeah. Oh, my screen doing something weird. Wonder if you guys are going to get that or if that's just on my end. What to do? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to toad the pirate just to do it. I don't think it matters per se like in this instance, but I think that is the, that's the right move to do at this point. That's the only useful buff they have, and Bella does 0 damage. Technically the pirate can do a decent amount of damage, so the right call is to get that buff off of him. Maybe we can kill this guy. If we can't kill him, maybe we can stun him or freeze him, but he's dead, that doesn't matter. Armor break this guy, and the Sig, an attack buff. The Sig might even get this guy right here. I don't know if his auto attack will kill him, and yes it did. So next song. So now this one, I wanted to have Well, I wanted to not have the speed lead because I want the Veramos to go. I want their Veramos to go before my Randy, in case my Randy procs a violent. I don't want the Veramos to pull out. Or what am I even talking about? I have no debuffs. I don't know what I was thinking. I specifically pulled him out of there thinking that I wanted their Veramos to go to get rid of my armor break that I'm not going to have on them. So ignore all that. That's just me blabbering. So I'm going to... Veramos' turn just doesn't matter, so I'm going to... yeah, I guess that was the right choice. I kind of decided I wanted to put the... I want to put Veramos' stun in between their heals. So I kind of want them to heal and then Veramos stun. That way I get their cooldowns to extend. So that's why I auto-attacked instead of did my Veramos stun. Here we are going to Randy buff and then one-shot the Veramos. Oh, Chasun stole a turn there, but yeah. Veramos dead, and kind of the same thing as the other one. I don't think that werewolf's going to kill my Veramos, especially with a defense buff on him. Contemplating stunning him here now just so I don't have to eat my words, and we got the stun off, so that's cool. Frankly, both of these guys are sturdy enough that I'm either going to have to do some really cool Randy action or wait for another Copper Slam to kill either of them. Now you'll notice I did my auto attack with my Randy instead of this chain fire. I generally, sometimes I'm contemplating doing it right now. I'm contemplating going for chain fire because if chain fire procs, it does more damage. But generally, when my opponent doesn't have an armor break, I like to use bullseye. And then when he does have an armor break, I like to use his number 2. Because this chain fire with an armor break will hit for stupid amounts of damage when it procs. Oh, thank you, Chasun. I appreciate that. You're such a nice little lady to prolong this little segment of our video. But back to Randy. His number 2 will do stupid amounts of damage with an armor break on. Even if it procs a bunch, it just doesn't do a whole lot without an armor break. So I like his number 2 much better as a button. It's more fulfilling to me to see him just attack 400 times in a row. But when there's no armor break, I honestly think his number 1 is a better idea. And you see right there, it procs for 6k. It's a pretty nice number. I think I can kill this white werewolf with an AoE here. Yeah, cool. Copper's AoE actually hits for a lot of damage when he's defense buffed and your opponent is defense debuffed. If you don't have both of those situations, it doesn't hit for that much, but that werewolf was low enough. I felt like maybe I could kill the light werewolf with the spin and then maybe get an armor break off on the Chasun, which would have made things go quicker. But that is an even quicker way to kill Chasun. So Chasun down, one more guy from y'all my bitches down, and now that we've done a +3 and a +2, I'm thinking we can kind of do whatever we want. Kind of want to kill the Ninja Turtle guy just because he has a Ninja Turtle face. I kind of want to kill one of these 18 green bars that are left because that's probably, the nicer thing to do. Alright guys, back again. I just cut out like 3 hours of me staring at the war screen trying to figure out who to fight. I ended up going after this guy because I noticed looking through the combat log, one of our stronger members actually failed to kill this guy, and that worried me a little bit. So I want to kill him. I think I have a team capable of it. Oddly enough, I don't use Sigmaris that often, but this team just screamed Sigmaris at me. As long as I land that armor break, I basically win. Because Sig is going to destroy this Leica, and then a Pirate and a Bella aren't going to get anything done. That, in my mind, was drastically less scary than the last time I used Sigmaris. If the armor break didn't go off, it might have been bad, but not really. Leica's, pretty awesome all the time, but when he's super scary is when he's low on life. If Bella would have failed that armor break, I would have just hit something else, waited to armor break him on the next go around, and then killed him with a Sig then. Definitely, I don't want to partially kill a Leica. I'm in for the don't hit a Leica or one shot a Leica. Because a Leica will ruin your life if he hits you with the sub 30% armor ignore proc thing. So that went pretty smooth. This team, I think, is where my buddy had a problem with. Tower can be kind of an asshole. Veramos can be kind of an asshole. And so can Chasun. So this team right here could be bad. I'm planning on just one-shotting that tower and then, tickling the other two to death. Shouldn't be that hard to kill the Veramos once the tower dies, and then Chasun is worthless once all her friends are dead. So we are probably going to open up with an AoE stun here. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with Veramos. I could AoE stun now, or I could wait until after their Veramos AoE stuns, and maybe their Chasun uses one of her heals, and then I could AoE stun to interrupt the cooldown on that. If Veramos AoE, I kind of wanted their Veramos to AoE stun right there, because two of my guys had a will rune on them, so it wouldn't have mattered. We are going to crush that tower. I don't think there's any towers that you can't copper. There's a lot of monsters that you or at least with my level copper, you can't copper because they'll happen to have more hit points than my copper can do. Towers are never that sturdy, so you don't have to worry about that. And then at this point, it's pretty much a win. It'd be fairly impossible for them to pull back from this point. Sorry about that, guys. Had to cut and paste again. Apparently, recording while at work is going to be fairly problematic. We will probably avoid doing that in the future. But we are right where we left off. We're actually a couple moves got missed up there in order to get the video to not suck with the audio. But no big deal. You didn't miss anything super exciting. Except this wonderful Falling Blossoms that you came back just in time for. Good job, Chasun. So now we're probably going to have to Copper Slam and one... Oh, we still got 2 more turns. We might kill that Veramos. It's very likely that we are going to have to wait till the Copper Slam's off cooldown and one-shot him. I'd like to kill him before then so that we can one-shot... Well, we won't one-shot the Chasun, but we'll kill most of the Chasun. We'll see how that works out for us. Either way, this thing's won. We just have to sit here long enough to get it done. Another Falling Blossom. So Veramos out, no more Falling Blossoms, and 17 or 18 more turns, and this Chasun will be dead. And then that'll be the last of these wars, and that should pretty much be it for us today. I recorded some arena right before this. I'll probably post that up as well. A little bit more of a variety in the arena, but I needed to do a lot more editing with that. So I wanted to get this up, see if this is even something you guys are interested in. This is the first video where I don't necessarily have a specific point I'm trying to get across. Want to see what you guys think. Let me know. I would love to keep posting similar stuff like this. Alright, you guys, have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what happens. Interested to hear how the audio is. The audio hopefully is super amazing perfect. Let me know if it isn't, and I'll keep tinkering with it. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.